Hello everyone, Riccardo Ferrari here. This is a training on how to enroll someone in BitClub and also a full back office training. So we're going to go to the BitClub network. It comes up automatically because I log in there all the time. And right now my VPN is not enabled, and consequently you get this screen that this is not available in the United States. United States citizens have to be privately invited by someone, so the website is not accessible. That's a decision the company made about a year ago for a very good reason. We're going to teach about that in training. But basically, United States people have to be invited and they have to operate under, our training. And consequently, for me to be able to log in, I have to access my VPN network. If you haven't watched the VPN video yet and you don't know what a VPN is, just go ahead and watch that video. For right now, I'm just going to enable the VPN. You can choose a location. I usually choose Canada, and I'm going to click on connecting, and beautiful. Now my VPN is connected. I can click right off. It will operate in the background. I'm going to go back to the browser. I'm going to clear the cookies. Otherwise, it's still not going to let me go in. And then I'm going to put in the BitClubNetwork.com URL. And now the United States screen is not going to come up. And that's where you're going to arrive. That is the screen that you are going to arrive to. So to sign up, you need a sponsor username, right? So we're going to use mine for now. I'm going to use this username. You're going to click on submit. And this is a very simple form. Just first name, last name, email, username, and password. No social security number, no address. This is blockchain, this is Bitcoin, this is private, nobody cares. Because this is a completely different animal to what you may be used to. Consequently, this is all you need to do to sign up and then eventually purchase pools. So we're just going to use any name, let's say John Test. The email, we can use one of my email. And then with the plus sign and the username sign, let's say the username, we're going to say John Coin 10, okay? So we're going to put that in the plus sign with the email address at gmail.com. You can have an unlimited number of Gmail addresses if you just add the plus sign and a username. It will arrive at this address right here, which is one of my basic addresses, right? So you can do exactly the same thing. That's a nice, cool little trick. Password. And now create account. That's it. You have signed up. Now you need to verify your email address. So I'm going to go to my email. I'm going to check it. It arrives almost right away, a couple of seconds. Cut and paste it. I'm going to verify it, and that's it. And now it says right here, email verified. You are a free verified member. Please ignore this. I don't even know why it's there. It should change, but it doesn't, okay? Now, at this point, you are a free member in my holding tank. That's really where you are. And in order for you to activate and be able to be placed in the binary, you have to upgrade your account. So you click on upgrade. And when you get to this point, you have a couple of choices. You can either pay with Bitcoin right out of your blockchain .info wallet, provided that you've loaded some Bitcoins in there. And or also, if you have loaded your credit account with BitClub, you can transfer it right internally from your BitClub wallet as well. So let's cover both of the scenario. I'm going to show you a couple of things. By the way, there is a clock that starts right here, gives you 10 minutes for you to effectuate this transaction. Usually it doesn't even take that long, but the company doesn't want to let transactions hang around for too long, so they'll cut you off after 10 minutes, okay? Now, take a look at this amount over here. You're going to highlight that and copy it, and then add on to coindesk.com. This is an extremely great, useful website, lots of news, good training on it, everything you need to know about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, a lot of high-level industry news here. But under data and research, there is a calculator. Okay, so on the calculator, that amount they gave in the back office is $98.17, not quite $99. If you're going to make a transfer out of blockchain.info wallet, there's probably going to be a little fee, a little slight little charge. Consequently, I would figure out what $101 is just to be safe, and that is the amount. So you take this amount, you write it in a pad someplace in a note file, and then you go back to your BitClub network. You pick up this address over here, right? And you put it someplace where you can access it quite quickly, okay? At least that's what I do. It helps me. Now you go to blockchain.info. That's where your that is where your Bitcoins are, right? Whether you bought some from Bitcoin Mama, whether somebody gave you some and you paid them, or whether you order them from a broker, you should be able to now log in. I've already made a video about this, so I'm not going to repeat it here, but you log in here, and by using this information, this Bitcoin amount and this address, you're actually going to transfer $101 into this transaction. It will verify the transaction and will activate you as a member, okay? If you're going to use my credit wallet, okay, then leave this amount alone, just pay invoice. In other words, if you have a wallet balance, just don't mess with this amount. You don't have to go to CoinDesk and check it out. Just pay the invoice and it will activate your spot, right? Now, you are, as John Coin 10, you are in my holding tank, right? So if this was you, let's say this was you signing up another member, now you'll go to your account and you're going to drop this person into the binary. So I'm going to do the same thing with you here. I'm going to log into the position where I signed you up from, and I'm going to log in there. And now, if you were a $99 active member, you will see the entire back office. This position has to be a founder position. It's a $3,500 position. So now if I go under my team, under the enrollment tree, they don't call it holding tank, but under the enrollment tree, there you are, John Coin 10, you are inactive. If you were active, you will be a green active type of person, okay? Now, if you were active, if I go to my binary tree, I would find you at the bottom of one of these legs, right? Now, I will probably, you'll probably be right here. If you were active, I would see you right here, both on the left and both on the right. And I will also see you in this position. So when I open up this fly out, okay, that John Coin 10 will probably be here, 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 and also on the left. And now I can choose to place you in whatever positions you and I have agreed upon, and consequently, in this case, will be on my bottom left. Very simple. Same thing, you're going to do that with your members as well. So now you understand the difference between the holding tank and also the fact that you have to place this person. Now you're a $99 member placed into the binary tree. Now what you want to do now, you want to activate your pool. So you go to under shop, you go and under mining shares, and you're going to go and buy your pool. Let's say you're buying a $3,500 pool. The procedure is exactly the same as paying for the $99. You can pay with Bitcoin or you can pay through your credit wallet. That's basically how you're going to pay. Now, how did the $3,500 in Bitcoin arrived into your blockchain wallet? That's through the broker. That's something that I explained in the video before this one. I usually don't use online exchanges like Coinbase. It's out of the question. Gemini is better, but still something can go wrong on a large amount. The customer service is not that great, and now the whole thing is going to get held up, and consequently I'd rather use through the broker, as I explained in the video prior to this one. But that's how you're going to find your pool. Now, we also have different features here. Let me show the wallets. You have a Bitcoin wallet, a Clubcoin wallet, Dash. Well, we don't have Dash anymore because they're developing problems. Then you have an Ethereum. You have Ethereum Classic, Monero, and Zcash. You have all these wallets right here, okay? Now, before I get back to the wallet, let me tell you about the pools. When you purchase a mining pool for Bitcoin, for example, or for Ethereum, and all of a sudden mainstream, you decide, well, I've mined a little bit of Bitcoin, now I'm going to mine a little bit of Ethereum. You cannot switch. You cannot switch because they are two entirely different technologies. Bitcoin is a CPU, okay, computer unit, ASIC type of technology that is substantially different from the graphic power units that are used to mine Ethereum. They're two completely different technologies, okay? And consequently, they're different. I mean, Bitcoin, it's a C# type of platform, and Ethereum is a JavaScript type of platform. So you need different servers, you need different miners, so you cannot switch between the two of them. Now, if you have GPU pools, however, you can switch the mining between Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Zcash, and Monero. So I want to make sure that I go through that before I talk about the wallets. So your cryptocurrency is going to arrive in the respective wallets of what you're mining in real time. Let's go to the Bitcoin wallet. Now, I used to have an entire Bitcoin here, but I've been helping some of my members sign up, kind of escape the red tape of going through CoinMama, get the first $99 and then go to the broker and get the $3,500 and all of that. If you happen to be in an upline that has some spare Bitcoins and they keep them around, they can help you sign up a lot faster. And I have done some of that, as you can see, in all these transactions. For example, I have helped people with the $99 and sometimes with some of the bigger pools as well. So in the wallet here, you have different features to do that. Number one, you have a deposit feature that if you want to kind of load your credit wallet from your blockchain from here into your credit wallet, you just put the amount there, you generate the invoice, and boom, okay? This is your withdrawal. This is how you withdraw your commissions and your mining profit. For example, here you're going to paste your blockchain wallet, right? With that, which is your receiving wallet. And then you're going to paste the amount of commissions or mining that you're trying to withdraw. You're going to request a security PIN, and the transaction is going to happen. The withdrawal, they take about 48 hours. The deposits are sometimes they are instant, sometimes they take 48 hours, of 24 to 48 hours. Now, here's some cool features that are very important. We have a member-to-member feature that you can transfer any amount of Bitcoin in the username of somebody else. For example, if you want to give me 0.02345 Bitcoin into Infinity Pro, which I will be forever thankful for that. Thank you so much. Well, that amount of Bitcoin would transfer instantly and immediately into my credit wallet. So that's how you can help your people, for example. someone that wants to sign up in a hurry, you're signing up a couple of people, you want to give priority to someone, you need them in, you need to place them into the binary, you got some Bitcoins, sign up that person, give them the $99 right there, give them the amount, make sure you always check it with CoinDesk, make sure you always go to the calculator, and then drop it right to their username. They find it in their own credit wallet. Now when they go and activate their spot, they use the credit wallet feature. Very, very simple. The second feature that is very cool is the one that buys either the admin fee or the pool directly. Let's say that I just signed you up and I just want to give you the $99. I just want to pay for your own for your $99. I just do that, and I put the username. It will be JohnCoin10. Done. Submit. I paid. If I want to pay for the $3,500 pool, I do exactly the same thing. JohnCoin10. Submit, and your pool is paid for. End of the story. Is this cool or is this cool? So it really pays to have some Bitcoins available. Obviously not everyone can, but if we have access to Bitcoins, sometime rich clients get generous and everything, and they let us have some, okay? And then we pay them back as we enroll people, as we receive the money to the wires, and so on and so forth. The straight method is you buy your own coin, and they buy their own coin at Coin Mama for the $99. And also you go through a broker to buy the money for your pools, because I don't like using online exchanges. If you're familiar and comfortable with online exchanges, that is 100% your prerogative, and I don't have anything against that. I just personally don't use online exchanges. For amounts of $500 and above, I go to a trusted broker that only charges me 3 to 6% rather than 10 to 15%. As I explained in the video prior to this one. And so these are pretty cool features in this back office. Now here you have your resources link, you have marketing tools, full explanation of the compensation plan, and then you have two links here that are going to, this is kind of, if you want to take a look at the pool stats real time of what's happening on the blockchain, the mining that we're doing, and everything that is happening. Those links are very, very useful for that. Same thing with the Ethereum. If you click on the Ethereum mining, you can go right on the Ethereum blockchain, and you can find out exactly what BitClub is doing. I mean, this is awesome, guys. This is verification. This is transparency. This is what we're mining. Consequently, this is what gives us strength, right? And now these links also are important. Here you have a straight link into your Bitcoin wallet without going through the menu here, same place. And then here, this is important, mining earnings, because this one will lead you into setting up your pools. Now, as you know, the pools are always set at 50% repurchase, 40% on pool 2 and 30% on pool 3. That's mandatory, right? So you can take 50% out on a daily basis of whatever it is that you're mining, and then on pool 1, 50% gets reinvested back into you, a portion gets reinvested back into you, a portion goes into the compensation plan commissions. But this is a great compounding feature, by the way. I've got my pool set at 100%. In other words, I changed from 50, I escalated all the way to 100, meaning I'm not taking any mining profits out. I reinvest it right back into my own pools, so they get bigger and bigger and bigger. And at the end of it, you're going to end up with a lot more. That is strictly your prerogative. If you want to draw some, draw some. If you want to reinvest more than what the company is repurchasing for you as a mandatory number, then you come over here and you just switch it around. This is important. Now, having said that, let's take a look at the earnings. The earnings in Bitcoin for the mining, this is obviously, this account is not mining yet because it's not even 30 days old. So what's happening is whatever it is that you're mining, it's going to be right here. That is the total amount. If your pools are set to 100%, So the repurchase is probably going to match this. So when these two numbers are equal, is because you have your pools set at 100%. If your pools are set below that, then you're going to see the amount of mining plus whatever the amount of repurchasing is. Now, this amount can never be drawn, and consequently, it's commissionable forever. A portion of that would be reinvested into your own hardware to give you more mining, and a portion is going to be commissionable through the compensation plan. So when you have thousands of people in your downline, you're always going to override that amount for the rest of your life. This cannot be shut down. Consequently, this is a perpetual, ongoing Bitcoin machine that never sleeps 24/7. It mines 24/7. And that's one of the strengths of our companies, because in mining, you have two things against you. One is the level of difficulty on the blockchains increases in time, and also the equipment gets old and they have to replace it, okay? And now BitClub Network in the last 3 years, they went through 6 upgrades. They would have never been able to do it without this repurchasing. And consequently, companies that don't have either a repurchase where they can repurchase equipment in your behalf, or some kind of a monthly fee to upgrade equipment, I just don't think that they can make it at the end of the run. And consequently, this is very, very good. I have a lot of discussions about this with the company. I've done a lot of investigation with different mining engineers about this. This repurchase is very, very vital, not only to the prosperity of your pools, but also the success of the entire company. So this is important, and this is pretty much it. You can also enroll members from internally from the back office. You're gonna get the same screen as they would get if they go to your website, like, you know, externally, not from internally from the back office. And this concludes the back office training, guys. There is really not much more to it. Some of the other links are very intuitive. Your profile, your rank, your orders, how to open a support ticket. The debit card is being reprovisioned by the company. We don't have one right now. And also you can purchase a hardware wallet. Once you have lots of Bitcoins, you don't want to keep them in an online vault. You want to get them offline and put them in this crypto USB, which are extremely useful, so you can keep your Bitcoins in a safe. Anyway, we're done with the back office training. Thank you so much, and so long.